Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'm your host, MonsterGodz, and we are picking up a new series today. We are playing Starbound once again. I think the patch is like 1.3 point something or another. I don't remember exactly which one, but we are essentially starting a new series because the old one got kind of out of date with the updates, and in general, I kind of lost my place of what I was doing minus the videos. So this time we're going to do a few things differently than last time. Last time I just kind of played through it as like a let's play slash kind of guide to new people, but I'm going to try something different this time. So I've actually played this patch quite a lot. I made a different character and I played up through a good chunk of the stuff in space. I didn't get all the way through the game, like to the last mission or anything, but what I did do is I got to the point to where I was making my own space station, and that sounds awesome to me, and I didn't know that existed until I actually got to that point. So in the video my entire goals changed, and so I felt like it was I don't know, it wasn't very good for a series. So here's my goal for this series, and I hope you guys like it. So I'm going to play on survival difficulty as per always, because I do like the eating to survive. I wish it was a little bit slower, but I do like it being there because it's kind of a constant threat. Same with dropping items on death. That makes it to where being underground is actually kind of scary. I was thinking about doing a casual playthrough because then you don't need to eat and there's no death penalty. So when you die, you just go back up to your ship, kind of the end. Which I actually thought about doing for this series, because if I'm underground and I die, I don't want to have to try and waste a bunch of time on the video to go back and collect my stuff. But I'm going to do survival because I think that you guys will enjoy kind of the, what's it called, the more gritty aspect of the playthrough. I'm going to be playing a Florin this time, which is my favorite race, as I've mentioned before, and I've already kind of designed her. Her name is going to be Flora. It's a shout out to an old RPG character of mine, but long story short, we're going to play this kind of legitimately, in a sense that we're going to start with the intro mission. We're going to do the intro mission, start on the first planet, and we're going to actually talk and listen to the NPCs. Normally in my other playthrough I skip through them and just kind of rush through everything, but we're not going to do that. Our goal is to be as kind of true to explorers as possible, but I am not going to do the Protectorate stuff. Like all the missions and stuff, I'm going to do off screen, so that way we're not wasting time with it on screen, and I'm just going to slowly advance the game through technology, through just normal upgrading and stuff. And our main goal is to create an awesome space station. I'm going to actually start a farm and stuff on the first planet, and maybe have some settlers there because I actually need them to get a bigger ship, which is going to be one of the first goals, is to get a larger ship. But other than that, we are going to do each mission by talking with the NPCs and working through them to actually complete them, rather than just skipping the text and kind of moving on. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to start, and I think there's some talking right away, so I'm going to kind of cool it on the talking, and I'll maybe read the text if it's slow enough, but I think the text is kind of fast, so we'll see. So see, as you can see, I have several characters. Here's my old character. Here's the one I was playing recently, and Flora, this is my test character, and this is the one we're going to be playing. So I do not believe they've changed the starting mission, so it should be the same. Wake up! Classic start to a RPG. Wake up! You've overslept. Get up. So sleepy. To interact with a nearby person, door, other object, you should hover over your cursor and press E if you are awake enough to do so. Boop. Go back to bed. Let's see if we can get freshened up. Yeah. So I don't think that I can scan things yet. Nope, I can't. So we're going to continue on. Just kind of looking at everything. Okay. So clearly we're in some kind of school or academy. Your uniform is available to collect from your personal locker. It's quite impressive that you can remain so serene when you're running so late. Well done. Alright, so here's our outfit. And we got a graduation flyer. Let's take a look at that. See if we're able to. Maybe not. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put on our pants. And our shirt. Doop, 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 doop. Put on our uniform. See if we can talk to people. Soon you'll be a real protector with your very own matter manipulator. Must be exciting. Off to a bit of a late start, aren't you, Flora? Hey, shut up.
Huh?
Welcome to Terrain Protectorate. Talk to me for handy tips. Nah, we're good. We don't need tips. Ooh, we can buy stuff. Oh, I technically have money actually, so maybe I'll buy Ocu Lemonade? Nah. Actually, I might buy, you know, I'm gonna buy some bottled water, just because I can. And I never have before. Look at this city. It's an awesome city. Oh, it just could be a city we lived in, like actually I worked on. Janitors sweeping up leaves. Oh, here we go. We'll sit next to this person. Hello.
Huh?
Sit with me for a moment. Let us enjoy these beautiful blossoms. That'd be cool, but I'm kind of late, so I better get going. Ooh. Did I seriously get a cool flower? Can I do anything with it? Oh, it's a headpiece. Well, that's awesome. I mean, that makes it so I have 2 flowers now. More flowers means more strength. Alright, so here is our graduation. Let's go. My fellow protectors, today we come together to witness Protectoria grow. For over 500 years we have stood proud here on Earth, drawing together races of all kinds in the name of peace. Our task, to protect the fellow beings, to support, house, and educate those to seek our aid, and to foster accord between those that aspire to it. Today, we in the name of peace, we welcome our newest compatriots and present them each with our greatest tool, the matter manipulator. Huh? What was that? What the? You, graduate, take the manipulator and run! So apparently they leave it all up to me, even though there's a bunch of actual people around here. Obtained. The matter manipulator. Alright, let's see if we can scan stuff yet. Nope. No scanning allowed yet still. Dang, I was hoping to get some early scanning in. Boop, 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 boop. Teaching us how to use this. Everything else is unavailable. No faxes. Yep, we're going up here because we apparently can't go through there. What's this? Nope, can't use that. The scale of disaster is immeasurable. The destruction occurring is beyond my capacity to quantify. You must leave the planet immediately. Look at the fucking background. Look at this crazy. Aw. The ruin is what I believe that's called. The old scary thing. Oh, can't go there. My bad. Gotta go this way. Gotta destroy stuff. They're still teaching us how to do things. Come on. Alright, there we go. Cargo hold. Hey, stuff. Ooh, there we go. Get ourselves a weapon. Some money. Oh, that's an actual bad guy. I was just playing around. Anything else here? There's some bandages. Take that. You have bypassed the pre-flight checks. Get aboard. Alright, so here's where we escape. There's us flying away. It's a cool looking ship. Starbound. So if you skip all that stuff right there, if you skip the intermission, you start off in this next area here. So, should be decent. Okay, so this is where you normally start off. but we obviously aren't brand new. Reboot process remains uninitiated. Here we go, we'll initiate it. Rebooting. I am Sail, your ship-based artificial intelligence lattice. I manage the main. Okay. I am programmed to offer you information and advice. Yep. The ship's navigation systems were damaged in the escape. Our location is currently unknown. Alright, so our first mission is we are currently in orbit around an unknown world. The ship is heavily damaged and we are unable to leave orbit. I suggest you beam down to the planet's surface using the teleporter and search for supplies and perhaps a means of fixing the ship. Now, like I said, I do know more about this game than, you know, most people just starting, I guess. So I'm not gonna act as though I'm like completely brand new to the game. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna progress the game at a normal pace, but I'm going to keep in mind that I'm gonna be showing you guys stuff along the way. So we're gonna beam down, which you don't actually have to use a teleporter. You can actually just click this right here, which is what I'm going to do, because I find that button is a little bit more convenient than walking all the way over the teleporter. Alright, so this is the planet we start off on, which is always like a Terran planet, which is like a generic, safe little planet where there's really not much danger. Now, I'm kind of happy that we ran right into a tower that's also covered in leaves, because that's kind of my favorite setup. Let's see here. Yeah. Get up here. I want that. Yeah. Wheat. Perfect. So the reason why I actually want that is so we can grow that eventually here. Kind of just move on here. Man, we got unlucky with it being nighttime too. Okay, so we're actually going to take those rice seeds. Okay, we're going to even this out because we're going to have to walk by here a bunch of times, so I might as well even this out so I'm not jumping the whole time. This may take a few minutes, or an 8 wood. Wow, we're discovering a bunch of things right off the bat here. Normally you don't discover new things just by chopping down random pieces of wood. Alright, so this is also going to be a long episode. I didn't mention that earlier, but this is probably going to be like an hour-long episode, maybe even a little bit more, because it's kind of like my pilot episode for the series. So if you're looking for like a short little episode, my apologies. Every other episode will be quite a bit shorter. I'll probably keep it around a half hour, but every once in a while I go over because, you know, this is the type of game where stuff can happen kind of out of the blue and you don't want to cut away in the middle of a cool scene or cool exploration. So assume most videos will be about a half hour, with the occasional 45 minutes to an hour long video. Alright, so we got a good chunk of this stuff here. I also like it because it is the leafy stuff, the plant matter, which is like my favorite stuff. We're going to chop down a tree here because we also need wood for sure. Uh-oh. Don't do it, you stupid freaking bird. Yeah, okay. Hate birds, especially in this game. You have found wood. My databanks tell me that wood is a material with many uses. I suggest you kill additional trees to explore your crafting menu. Yes, we must slay the trees. Tree slayer flora, even though I am a plant-based creature. Huh? I'm hoping, you know, this is actually something that I was gonna kind of point out, that I was hoping that we'd end up on a planet that has metal trees, or at least I hope that we find one eventually. Since I've been playing the new update, I haven't actually seen a planet that had the cool metal trees, so I'm hoping they didn't take them out, because I thought they were awesome. Alright. Oh, come on. This game's being a bully already, making this planet difficult. Stupid bird, get out of here. Stupid bird, get out of here. God. Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Well, while we're running away, like little wusses, we'll go ahead and take some plant fiber. You've discovered some plant fiber. It can be woven into useful fabrics at the spinning wheel. Yeah, so that's kind of actually what we're going to be doing eventually. Not anytime soon, because, you know, we just started the game, but the spinning wheel is an item that allows us to essentially craft clothing of sorts and other things like that, bandages and the like. Okay, so I really need to upgrade my matter manipulator. This sucks. 2x2 square is just the worst. Okay. That looks like a painful fall, so let's see if I can avoid dying. Okay, I should probably put another torch down here somewhere. Ooh, almost fell there. So I'm actually going to collect some of this plant fiber because I actually do want to create a bunch of healing devices. Oh jeez, because I do stuff like that all the time. Or I just fall off the cliff for no good reason, other than I push the button a little too hard. Yeah, so it takes 4, so let's see if we can create we'll create like 6 more. Now this is a game that does not use experience points to level up, so those of you that are watching, wondering if there's any like kind of XP or anything to be gained, there is not. Okay, so there's iron, which is what I was looking for. Well, I wouldn't say I was looking for it, but I spotted it. Oh, and there's coal too, so okay, I don't have a safe way to get that. Okay, so currently we don't have a good way of exploring. We are pretty limited on what we actually have. We have the stupid the really low level matter manipulator, which is the tool we're using, and so it's very slow and it's weak, so it takes forever to get anything. So that is going to be the first thing we're going to try and upgrade. Now that it's daytime, I'm hoping that I can do a little bit more up top here, get past. So day-night doesn't have too much effect on the game, like a lot of games. Like if you play similar games like Terraria and stuff, nighttime drastically changes the game. There's only a few changes for nighttime with this game. One, the monsters I think deal a little bit more damage. Not a ton, not enough to almost ever matter if you're out at nighttime. But the more important thing is that there's a few more monsters that show up, so monsters show up a little bit more frequently at nighttime. So we'll go ahead and kill this guy. Like I said, it's usually not that big of a deal. Alright, some more salves, which is good. We'll take that. I was hoping that I wouldn't be getting stuck this early on, but can't double jump yet, so we're going to be going all slow and stuff. Go ahead and take that. So normally I would leave the plants in the ground because they will slowly grow over time, because the rain and stuff will cause them to grow, and then I don't have to like cultivate the ground or anything. But I actually plan on cultivating the ground pretty early on if I can, so because farming is kind of important on survival difficulty. For those of you that have actually played it, you'll kind of know what I'm talking about. You kind of need food consistently. Okay, so those guys are the good guys. That's what I was kind of hoping for. I think I'm going to leave this stuff here, see how slow we regenerate health. Yeah, so when you sleep, you regenerate some health, but it's not a big deal right now. We're not that hurt. That was weird. Pretty sure I walked right through him. This basic sword is very weak. Go ahead and chop that down. Same thing, actually, see if we can cook anything. Yeah, we can cook some actual food with the campfire that we just found. Make some boiled rice, which is one of the things that we'll be essentially eating most. Go ahead and chow down on some of this stuff. That's not food. Where's the other thing we made? Thought there was something else. Nope, apparently not. So that. Yeah, so if you're at full health, you slowly regenerate your health as well. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, or I forgot to mention it. I didn't actually forget about it, but so we want the iron, and actually we're actually going for the coal that's below here because we want to be able to make more torches. Coal becomes very, very important once you start exploring because you actually what's this guy doing? He looks like he can reach up here, but I'm not sure if he can or not. So I'm going to try and plan out my descent here. Come on. You know what, we're just gonna leave him to his fate down there. We're gonna continue on. Man, this planet is really brutal with pathing. It's not too often that the starting planet has like all these really big hills and stuff. And all these hills also have stone, so I can't just like climb up them very easily. Because normally you could just kind of like dig your way through kind of like this, but much faster. But this entire planet has been stone so far, so it's not all that easy. Oh, we got some copper here, which we'll take. Ah, dang it. Coal is in stone, but we need the coal, so we'll take it. So we need, I think each piece of coal plus like a log or whatever creates like 4 torches. So basically each one of these things that we collect, these little circles of coal here, will get us 4 torches, is the way to look at it. So like we collected 11 coal, that's 44 torches. Oh, that was weird. Game lag there for a second. Alright, so those guys are friendly, which I'm glad because they look kind of cool. Ooh, we entered a new part of the world, new biome. Trees got a little different. Look kind of cool. Alright, so I didn't collect the tomato back there. I don't know why, I just kind of walked past it, but I think I'm going to go back and grab it so I don't forget about it. See, sometimes I used to leave the plants, that way if I was ever just running by the planet, I could just stop and grab some food. This is gonna hurt. No, only 1 damage, not bad. Oh, look at that, and we found a house. Perfect. So, what we might do here is kind of... That guy looks scary. That guy looks really scary, jeez. Oh. Okay, so that guy was a little scarier than what I wanted to deal with. Let's take a second here to see what we can craft. We can craft, I know, a bunch of timbers. Actually, let's just do 10 of those quickly. Get those out of the way. We do need an inventor's table, so let's go ahead and craft that. I'll craft a campfire next because we need at least 1 of those for food. I think that's all that's really important at the moment. I think we're going to use this little hut as a base right now. At least temporarily. Move that out of the way. I'm going to put stuff inside right now because I don't want to die. Nice, we have enough to create a furnace and a workbench, so we've collected enough stuff just along the way that it's allowed us to build several things that are important. Pretty much all these things are required for early game stuff, so we got pretty lucky having the right materials on hand. We're missing, what, the anvil and spinning wheel? Timber and rope, so I think I can actually make both those, honestly. Rope. And let's do a bunch of timber. Yep, spinning wheel, look at that. We have like everything already. That is an amazing start. Normally, you spend time farming for this stuff, actually. So we got pretty lucky having all of it kind of right off the bat. I think I'm going to leave those like that. I'm going to fill this in with dirt here. Come on. Just because I like flat ground. And then because we can maybe do stuff with it here in a little bit. Get rid of the grass. Alright, so we'll throw down a spinning wheel. Foraging station. The workbench. And the forge. The forge is what we're looking for now, because we're going to do some copper bars and some iron bars. Now the iron bars, I think, are what we're shooting for, because I believe now we can do the anvil. Nope, we need 8 iron bars, so that's not an option. Can we do the hoe yet? No, we need 4 copper and string, so that's not going to work. But we do, can we make string? How do we make string again? Well, if I can get 1 string, I can get a hunting bow, which means we can get food. So let me figure out where we get string from. There we go. What I need, just 1? Yep, there we go. So we got our first bow, which actually kind of bypasses the need for a couple other things here. So 1, that's our first ranged weapon. So that alone is very important. So what do we need to make the flag? Oh, we need woven fabric. Can we do 20 of those by chance? 23, perfect. Okay, so the reason why I just made, or I'm working on this stuff, is that I just realized that we can make a flag. Now the flag right here, boom, allows us to have a drop point here, which means if we die, or if we go back up to our ship, we can come right back down here. Now, I'm not actually going to stay here. I'm actually going to pick this stuff up now, because while I think this is a cool little hut, it's not going to be our actual base. It's just a temporary. That was just a temporary shelter. I was hoping that nighttime would kind of go away before. Oh, I was hoping that nighttime would go away before we actually left. But okay, so actually, we found the portal already. So maybe we will end up using that as our base. So we need 20 core fragments to start up the portal. I was hoping that we would run into the camp in the mine beforehand, but apparently that's not the case. Oh. Well, that's some cool stuff. Does that hazmat suit actually do anything for us? Can filter even... Wait, does that actually work? Or no? No, it does not. It just looks kind of cool. I'm going to put that on just because I like the way it looks. There. Now I have hazmat stuff. Come on, little guy. It's like an evil little frog thing. Like, look at this thing. It's so creepy looking. Okay, we're going to take that chest because having storage containers is always nice. They're big trees, like really big trees. Look at that. Okay. Oh yeah, so if you hold down Alt, it makes things glow that you can interact with. In this case, it will show us where the chest is, below the ground there. I kind of already knew there was one because the pillars that we can see right here that I'm standing on top of below this tree. I'm going to go collect these just so I don't forget about them. Now these frog people are often merchants, so maybe we'll get lucky and they'll sell stuff too. Okay, I need to be careful not to like get myself in a situation where I drown here. Because I can't... Oh, damn it, that's what I was worried about. So, learn how to make a swamp chair, and then we'll collect those things. So, obtain a manipulator module. So these things, right here, is what we need to upgrade our matter manipulator right here. So we want to upgrade, we need 12, 8 for that, 6 for that, and 3 for that. So we're a long ways off from upgrading this thing, because we just found our first one. But these starting planets have a lot of those upgrade things. So my recommendation is to just hang out on these planets and explore, because you'll find a whole bunch of them. Uh-oh. Come on. Yeah. Seriously? There we go. Alright. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of run over to the right here. Ooh, there's a chest down there. That was just coincidence. Perfect. What's in here? Oh, tech cards. 3 of them. Jeez. Okay, so that's an awesome thing too. So once we upgrade that portal, or once we open that portal, we'll go to a place where we can spend tech cards to learn new techniques, such as double jumping, dashing, turning into like this little ball thing, and a couple other things similar to that. But it's essentially what allows us to use like special abilities of sorts, which are handy in basically traversing the worlds. Alright, so I'm not about to try and climb over this. I've kind of reached my limit on how far I'm going to go over this way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the portal and I'm going to drop that flag. So the flag will allow us to teleport back to there anytime we want. Now the problem with flags, I believe they are destroyed on use. So you can't pick them back up, I think. Let me find it here and see if I'm remembering that correctly. Where is it? Right here. No, it doesn't actually say destroyed on use, so maybe you can pick it up. I'm gonna assume you can't, but maybe you can. Okay, so I'm gonna drop it right here because I want it next to this portal. Boop. What? Oh, let me set it down. Oh, it must have been too close to the portal. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and destroy a couple of trees here because we're gonna collect some more wood. Because I need more torches. So, basically, our next goal here is going to be to make a bunch of torches, and we're going to head over to the left side of the planet where we first dropped in, and we're going to attempt to go to the left and see if there's a mine shaft over there. The reason we do that is that each of the starting planets have a little mine shaft on the planet somewhere, where there's like a bunch of crates and stuff, and some oftentimes the crates have like manipulator modules and stuff. So I'm gonna create a bookmark here. Portal flag. Perfect. So we will head up to our ship, which is floating around here. And then we will, actually I should probably eat some food. I'm getting kind of hungry here, it looks like. Alright, so the food isn't the food that we currently have isn't the greatest. I'm actually going to do a campfire and put it up here in the ship, because that will allow us to cook some things. Drop that. Cook the steak that we found. Not found, but hunted. Alright, so now with the food, I'm going to go with the tomatoes first. There we go. Yeah, so if you cook food, it's almost always better than raw food. So now if we use the portal here, you see the portal flag, we can actually teleport right to that flag. But we're just going to beam down, which puts us at like the starting 000 access point on the map, which is right next to this tower, which we started off next to. Now this way is going to be difficult. Just looking at this is going to be fun. Alright, so we're going to do 10 of these. So torches become extremely valuable. I might actually just make all of them. Kind of want over 100 of them if I can. Perfect, that should be good. So we're going to use dirt to make a path here. I should probably do that here too, just so I don't accidentally fall down when I'm not paying attention, because that happens. I'm going to actually go ahead and destroy some of these, because that's plant fiber. Like I said with plant fiber, it's pretty easy to get, but if you forget to farm it when you run past it, you tend to run out of it. Which, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. Plant fiber, like I said, it's kind of all over the place, especially on the early planets here. But it's good to just kind of have an abundance of materials, especially in a game like this where it's based on like survival and collecting resources. I prefer to have a bunch of extra resources laying around. Alright. So, hopefully... Oh shit. This is not a good place to run into this guy. That was awesome. I normally do not like the starting weapon's little slashy thing. It tends to miss a lot, but that worked out very, very well. Well, I just heard someone running around. Another one of those guys. Okay, so we're gonna... Come on. Die. There we go. And the only reason why I'm actually playing so nonchalantly about getting attacked is because we have a lot of the healing cells. We have like 14 already, so. And I've took the time to collect all the plant fibers so we can always make more. So that's why I'm not too worried about getting hit. Otherwise, normally I'd put a lot more effort into avoiding getting hit. Because, you know, unnecessary damage is unnecessary. Jeez. Okay. So I'm gonna frickin' die here. Okay, so we are gonna shoot that guy. So we're hoping to get some meat off him. Yeah. So that's why you use the bow. One, it's a ranged weapon, so there's no real damage, or what's it called, danger to yourself. Here we go. Found the mine shaft already, so that's what I was talking about. It's like, usually, right, okay, so the guy's in there, so I'm just going to take a peek through here, yep. So we have our first ship upgrade module, which we can't use for a while, but eventually we can. We got another tech card, a bunch of other random junk. So this is the other place I like to put a flag, but we don't have any copper, so actually I've collected copper, so let's do this. Let's throw down our furnace, and we will make a copper bar. And we might as well just make all of them if we can. Got some iron. And then if we throw down our weavery, see if we can make a bunch of woven fabric. We can. Wow, we've gotten actually pretty lucky. Normally this actually takes a lot longer. We've managed to collect a good amount of stuff already, so it hasn't been too big of an issue. We'll make a second flag and put it here. So the reason why I put the second flag here is the mine shaft here is, hold on one second, mine shaft flag. The mine shaft is the easiest way to go below the world without having to dig all the way down by yourself. I'm detecting a variety of life signals in this mine. If you're intending to search for core fragments, I may advise adequately arming yourself first. Yes, so they do recommend that you kind of upgrade your stuff a little bit. If you're not sufficiently confident in your personal combat abilities, an alternative solution would be to dig closer to the planet's center to find core fragments. So the two options you have are upgrade your gear and go fight these guys down here, because there are enemies down here, and one of the fights is a boss fight. And it can be difficult if you don't know what you're doing, but usually I find that it's not too difficult, because if you can't beat it normally, you can kind of cheese the fight a little bit. So my recommendation would be just to focus on beating the boss, because if you can beat him, you can beat most of the other monsters you'll run into on the planets, once you figure out how to win this fight. Come on. Ow. Okay, I thought those guys poisoned you, so a little better off than I thought. I hate the little guys. Can't hit them. So annoying, can't hit them. They're so small. Okay, so we'll take a peek in here. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this many bats in one little location. It's like zoo bats from Pokemon. Alright, so I got 2 core fragments right there. So that's, I think that's 2 out of the 20 we need. So that's pretty impressive to find in one little chest. And the other option would be, if you can't fight the guys in here, you can literally just dig straight down towards the planet core, which is where there's other core fragments. And that's what Sail was talking about when she told us. Found another one. Is our options are basically to prepare to fight down here, which is, it can be difficult, especially if you're new to the game, or just dig down. It's basically your options. I am going to destroy this wall because there's stuff there, and I think they wanted us to actually go around, but nope. What's going on? Why can't I? There we go. I kept trying to destroy that one piece of stone and it wouldn't let me. Alright, Alright, so this is why I bring torches. I like putting torches everywhere. I'm a little more like torch happy than a lot of people because I'm used to playing these games. This like this and Terraria and stuff, so I just like having a nice lit up world. Uh-oh. Damn it. Oh my god. It's like I don't like how you get kind of trapped where they can hit you but you can't hit them. There's a very common thing with this game. Found an oboe. Should play a musical instrument. La da da. Oh no, I'm not gonna play any of those because of stupid YouTube, I might get flagged for copyright stuff, so I'm not gonna actually play that, so sorry. That's actually part of the reason why if you ever watch my playthrough, I don't really ever play the musical instruments. It's because YouTube likes to assume that it's copywritten stuff, and then I get in trouble, and it flags my videos. Which I don't think it's actually technically copywritten anymore. I'm pretty sure it's well past its copywritten time. So, their dumb automated system likes to kind of screw us over. But oh well. I get why it's in place, to help avoid copyright stuff. Okay. So my focus is going to be this guy, because this is the guy that can hit me at range, which is more dangerous than the guy that just runs at me. Okay. So, got another core fragment. We're up to like 4 of them or something like that. Which isn't, you know, a ton, but it's better than nothing. What is that thing? Jeez. Okay. I don't know if I've ever noticed. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I've ever actually seen like a big, really? Seriously? I don't know if I've ever noticed a big, sea animal on the starting planet before. So that's kind of cool. Man, they are really, like, forcing these throwing darts on us. I don't think I've ever collected that many of them. Yeah, we have 60 of them. I guess I might as well try using them. Like I said, I've never tried them, so maybe they're actually pretty decent. There's some pixels. So pixels are money, in case you're wondering what they are. Keep picking them up, and I guess I haven't actually explained them yet. It's the money system in this game. Alright. Bunch more of everything. Bunch more of everything still. Okay, so we are well on our way to our quest. Yeah. I think we're not quite halfway there. We're almost halfway, I think. Let's see what we're up to. We're up to 8, yeah, so not quite halfway, but 8 out of 10, and we haven't actually done anything, really. So, not bad. So I'm thinking that once we get to the space station, we're probably going to be, not the space station. Once we actually get the portal up and going, oh, there's the first mini-boss kind of thing. That's why they're telling us to be adequately prepared, because that guy can be very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. But I know what I'm doing, so ha. See, the trick is to just throw stuff at him, if you have it. If you don't have throwing weapons, yeah, like if you haven't been lucky enough to collect like a bunch like I have. That was easy. These little guys keep respawning if you try and kill them, so don't waste your time with that. They'll just keep respawning and it'll be a never-ending fight. Wait, did I seriously collect? Oh, I collected 20 off of that guy. So that guy had all the ones we needed. So it doesn't matter what you collect down here in the mine itself, that guy drops enough to start up the thing. So that's good to know. And I forgot what I was talking about, sorry. Oh, if you're not lucky enough to find enough throwing weapons to kill him like that, you can use the bow, which is much, much slower because it does a lot less damage, but it will work. And if you don't have the bow, for, you know, if you're not able to craft all the stuff that you need, you can kind of dig underground to to where he can't get you, but you can get him. No way, we found one of the little villages already. Look at it. All the little like houses and stuff here. All along here. These are pretty much my favorite places in any world. So that's cool. I'm glad we found that on the starting planet. That's really neat. What is that? Looks like it's supposed to be a fish. I feel like that's supposed to be underwater. Okay, so we can't actually just... What the hell? There's like... I'm pretty sure these are fish. Yeah, these are like actually fish. Pretty sure they're just like falling from the air. So I don't think we can actually use the portal to get up yet. Nope, we can't. Not the portal. The teleporter up yet because we're too far underground. So we're going to keep digging until we can find a spot where we can do that. When you're underground, you can't beam up unless the background is clear. So like, see how we can see into the background here? That allows us to teleport up if we're high enough in the world. You can't do it everywhere. You can only do it once you're kind of near the surface, or nearing the surface, I guess you could say. But even then, yep, see, so here we go. Now we can beam up. Even then, sometimes it doesn't work properly. But, yeah, so we're able to beam up, which is good. We didn't get any more food, so but we're good on that. So we're going to teleport down to the portal. This is why I built the flag. Is now we can actually go to the outpost, which is to activate this thing and go to the first off-world thing. Activate. Well, you appear to have successfully activated the gate. It seems another message is coming through. I guess we'll just wait. Does anything pop up? Yep. Please come. I urgently require help. The universe depends on it. Use the ancient gateway to meet me at the Ark ruins, just past the outpost. So yeah, so we're not really gonna do that. That's kind of the thing I was talking about before, how it has to do with the main storyline that we're gonna skip. Mostly because in this playthrough I don't really want to be the protectorate person. I just kind of want to deal with being me. So I am an adventurer and an explorer. Pretend that. Pretend I'm not a protectorate. So the Infinity Express has a lot of really useful items if you ever lose your flashlight, or if you need medical stuff, or basic stuff here, or even fuel. That's an important one if you end up getting trapped on a planet for some reason where you can't do the moon stuff. Batteries. The batteries are very important because you can't actually craft them. You actually have to buy the first one, I think, which is $2,500 pixels. I think you actually need to purchase this before you can ever craft them, and you need it for certain things. So keep that in mind, that you can buy batteries there if you need it in the future. So we're gonna skip all these people. The Terramart sells a bunch of useful things. Hen eggs are very important. If you get like a hen or two, you can get free eggs consistently. I like putting like a hen or two on my ship, and then I can just collect eggs every once in a while, which is like a guaranteed source of food every now and then, if you don't have plants growing. The two-stop teleshop is where you can buy teleporter stuff. So if you want like an actual teleporter like on your ship, you need teleporter cores to actually buy one of these. You need 3,000 pixels and a teleporter core. But if you can't find a teleporter core, you need 15 diamond. Good luck with that. That's extremely rare. I don't think I've ever collected 15 diamonds total, so I wouldn't worry about it. The two-stop teleshop portal, I'm going to delete outpost because two-stop teleshop will actually show up at the top of your portal list. Like if you click this, it's in alphabetical order, so if you put two-stop teleshop, it'll stay at the top, which is extremely helpful for trying to like find it in a hurry, because you'll teleport back here more often than anything else. The next thing is these tech things here, which we don't have any yet. So I'm actually going to do that now. Yep. So, alright. So the console in this room is configured to alter tech abilities you have equipped. Interacting with it. Okay, sale. So just go away. New quest. Let's get technical. I've been developing technology that will enable the user to swiftly dash from one point to another, but I'm lacking a few crucial components for my prototype. Could you help me by bringing me 10 copper bars? Sure. We're going to start that mission because I think we're We've been collecting copper at a decent rate. Yeah, I mean, we only have one, but we have enough to actually craft all of them. So next time we can place down our furnace, we can actually do that mission, which I don't think you can place stuff down here. I've never actually tried. No, you can't. If you're ever lacking resources, this guy here sells stuff pretty expensive, but like, for instance, a copper bar is 200 pixels, so like if you had like 9, you could buy the last one for 200 or whatever. But he can also sell stuff, which is important. Yeah, he gets more important the later on in the game you get, because he sells more resources. The frog furnishings is one of the most important places for me, because he always sells basic stuff, so basic outdoor stuff here, and he sells colony deeds. And the final thing is he has featured items, which are unique items that he rotates randomly through it's like 10 or 12 collections that allow you to build specific sets, so you can get specific colonists if you want. We are going to actually buy a colony deed, because that's actually the main reason I like coming here first. And then over here with this person you can build signs. I never actually do that, so I don't know, it just takes too much work to make a sign in my opinion. But let's see how much time we got. We're at like 51 minutes. So you know what, I think I might call this an episode here. So I am actually going to go talk to the lady about the mission, and then when I come back, we'll probably be back at the ship. Or actually no. When we come back, I'll do the tech mission. So I'll like go back to the ship and I will buy, or not buy, I will build our copper bars and stuff, and then come back and we'll start the day off with the tech missions. So I want to thank you guys for watching and welcome to my new series. If you guys like the episode, or if you like the series, or you like the idea, please leave any kind of comments and stuff like that below. I appreciate every single one of them. And if you don't feel like leaving a comment, you can always send me a private message as well. So thank you for watching. See you next time.